Welcome to part 8 of Mega Man X3. Now at this point, you want to fall down this cliff, hang to the left, and scale the wall, and you shall find a hidden Dr. Light capsule. Enter this capsule, X. Install this chip to enhance all your parts. The situation should now be drastically improved. Good luck, X. So earlier I mentioned there were 4 chip parts that I skipped out on because you can only install one at a time, and once you have it, it's permanent and you can't get rid of it. The reason I skipped them is because inside Doppler's lab is this capsule. It gives me a nice shiny golden armor, but it also gives me every upgrade that the other 4 chips are, only in this one chip. Basically, if you want the capsule to show up, you have to have every upgrade and every mech armor, and you have to be at full health. Excuse me. You have to be at full health when you reach it, obviously. And it's damn awesome. It allows you to air dash twice in a row, and it has another charge shot. But anyway, folks, we just reached the boss. And this boss is actually a bit of a pain in the ass when you first try him. He's weak against the Ray Splasher, and he has this little turret nose thing that takes a couple of shots to destroy, and then it won't be protecting his face. But it's just a nuisance, really. It's like you're fighting a sub-boss before you fight the actual boss. I mean, you can still damage him if you aim high enough, but, you know, the nose is in the way. So just keep Ray splashing, and eventually you'll destroy the nose, and he'll also let out this toxic acid that will be on the ground, and if you touch it, obviously it's going to burn you, and that's not good. So we're going to be scaling the wall for most of the fight. Just keep Ray splashing and climbing, and try not to run into the blocks that crane is dropping. Also try to get away from the arm that because if it grabs you, it just hurts you and stuff, and yeah. It's a fairly annoying boss to defeat, but hey, the only reason I'm fighting this boss is because I chose to destroy Bit and Byte. But you know, with enough practice, it's not that bad. Just scaling the wall, Ray splash, Ray splash, Ray splash. Wow, this is such a struggle. Don't forget, because of the golden armor, you can now air dash twice in a row. So if you don't want to fall in the acid, dash left, then dash left again, and boom, the boss isn't too bad. He's pretty damn simple. Hells yeah! On to Doppler number 2, bitches!
Time paradox!
Okay, we're not going to Doppler 2 quite yet. In case you're wondering what the boss would be like if Bit and Byte survived, here it is. We've been waiting for you, X. Dr. Doppler modified us after our first battle against you. Take a look at these new upgrades. So Bit and Byte combine into this gigantic beast form, which is also weak against the Ray Splasher. The difference is this boss fight is so much easier because his health is a lot smaller than the one that you would get alternately. It's pretty much almost the same thing, except there's no toxic acid that comes on the ground or a nose protecting him. He'll swing this sword, which when it hits the wall, it splits into the 2 different directions, and it's pretty easy dodge. He's the easiest boss by far you want to go with. And the funny thing is, if you kill Bit but not Byte, or Byte but not Bit, this boss will still be there for some reason, and he'll be like 10 times weaker. It's ridiculous. So if you want the easiest Doppler 1 boss, kill Bit or Byte, but don't kill the other guy, and then the boss will be a cinch to kill, and that's about it. But yeah, this is Doppler 2, and Doppler 2 is completely different depending on if you killed Vile or not, because if you didn't kill Vile, well, the level is all destroyed and broken, and it looks like crap. It looks like Vile had a big temper tantrum and smashed up the place. I don't know why, but okay then. And the enemies, they're a lot easier if Vile's still alive. But I killed Vile, and so you're going to be seeing a lot of these red mech robot guys who you think you kill them because of the first explosion, but they're not dead, and they hit you hard enough, and it really hurts like shit. Another difference between this level, if Vile is dead or not, when he's dead, the place is all fixed up and nice and everything. I mentioned that already. But there's also going to be water in certain parts of the level. And water, as we know, makes you jump higher and makes things oh so swell. But anyway, folks, I have nothing to say. I don't know where I was going with that. Hey, time for a mini-boss. This little beetle robot will try and crush you when it passes right above you. And then it lands and tries to suck up the juice or something from the bottom containers. Sometimes you'll make fire pop out or nothing will happen. Just keep pelleting him to death, and it's pretty damn simple. You shouldn't have a struggle fighting this thing at all. But this boss is pretty unique. Why is he unique? Well...
Time paradox!
He's unique because Zero can actually fight him. And so now we're going to find out what the special upgrade of Mega Man X3 is. No, it's not the golden armor. I mean, what's the Hadouken Shoryuken special weapon, you know? Zero can actually fight this guy, and if you choose to fight Zero, or fight the Beetle with Zero, the Beetle doesn't just blow up, it blows up on top of Zero, damaging him like he was some kind of pathetic bitch or something. I don't know. Jesus, Zero, you couldn't get out of the way? It was falling so slowly. What the fuck? What was that explosion? Zero, are you okay? Sorry, X. I failed. It seems my power generator is damaged. I'll try and make it back to Dr. Kane's lab for repairs. You can't tell what is waiting for you, X. You better take my Beam Sabre with you. Crush them all, X. You're our last hope. Yeah, Zero, well, he ran away. He's too damaged. He can't continue the fight, so it's up to us. But he gave us the Beam Sabre, and the Beam Sabre, like it is with Zero, is a goddamn awesome killing machine that kills most bosses in 2 hits. You should see what it does in the final battle. It's ridiculous. The final battle is ridiculously hard, but with the Beam Sabre, not so much. If you want an easier time, you might want to sacrifice Zero there. Throw him into the battle and end it right then and there. I would have done that in the regular playthrough for me, but see, the Great Clement doesn't need Zero's help. The Great Clement does things on his own. He kills all oncomers, whether they be bit, bite, or vile. That's just how the Great Clement rolls, baby. I don't need Zero's help, even though he looks like a fool in the process. Oh goody, now we have a gigantic elevator, because that's always fun. Well, it's not a gigantic elevator, it's just a gigantic vertical hallway with spikes all over the place, so you can't wall climb it. And the only thing that gets you higher up in the area is slow as nails, and it won't move any faster. It's like the tortoise. It just never goes faster. It's like bullet time. It's very slow motion. Stunning commentary, isn't it? I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about today. I'm a little loopy. But you know, that's all good. And this is pretty much the end of Doppler number 2. If you run into the spikes, obviously it's a one-hit kill, and you have to jump from elevator to elevator, or from platform to platform, whatever the hell they are. So you don't want to jump too far, but you have to make the jump, you know? It's pretty tense. But anyway, folks, we're going to be seeing the bosses of Doppler 2 in Part 9. See you then.